been a real honour and pleasure to have catalogued the collection.
Definitely a career highlight for me.
Yeah.
Nothing will ever come close.
No, never.
It is a vast collection, as you know. It occupies an awful lot of shelving down in our strong rooms, and it covers a vast number of parishes within the county and without the county, many out-county estates as well. So there are records in here of it that will be of interest to local people. There are records that will be of interest to people who are studying the nobility at various periods. And of course, the castle has always been a very prominent building in national and local life. So it has a wealth of information. It does contain material going right back to the 12th century. It was the first. I think this was the first of the big archive sales.
It was. I think it was the biggest sum that any local authority record office was faced with raising.
Yeah.
But I don't recall us being sort of defeatist. I think we thought, oh, we must do it.
Yes, that was it.
I mean,
yeah.
What's the record office for if it can't, can't put up a good fight to raise what admittedly was an enormous sum?
And we were quite lucky because Michael knew the collection quite well, didn't he?
Yes, he had been working through it.
Help in sort of, writing material that would make other people realise that this collection was worth saving and all that sort of thing.
It was pretty clear that, it had a lot of important stuff in it, and it would be appalling if, if it was bought by the Americans or something.
A lot of the records had been catalogued in the early 19th century by the estate agents, Buck and Baker. Then the collection had been worked over by the Reverend Harvey Bloom in the early 20th century. And then later on, Mr. Pepys started work on the uncatalogued material, a lot of which had come from the estate office in the 1950s or 60s. But still, when we went to the castle to collect the records, up in the uppermost room, there were still lots and lots of sacks filled with miscellaneous records lying on the floor.
I knew about the issues with the catalogue, and obviously having worked in the search room for quite a long time, I knew how difficult it was often to help people navigate the collection. I knew how huge the collection was, and although I'd been working at the record office for quite a long time, I didn't know the collection very well, and that's a little bit odd when you've worked somewhere for a long time and you have a collection like that. Even though you might not know every document and every aspect of a collection, I was aware just how little I knew about Greville.
It is very exciting to think that it's possible that no one's looked at this since it's been put in that box, because obviously the things that are loose in the boxes, you kind of think, well, someone's bound to have looked at that, that's fine. But then every now and then you'll get a little wrapped up parcel, and it'll be wrapped up with string of the period, and you can just see that it's never been undone before because of the kinks in the string. So you know that no one has looked at it since it was wrapped up at that time, and there's always that little bit of excitement there. The other thing is, sometimes you'll be going through a box and you'll be going, oh, this is brilliant, no one's ever looked at this, oh, I wonder what's in this envelope, and you open it up and it's just hair. And it's someone's hair, and you just go, ooh, and then put it back in. You don't want that.
think it will become the jewel in our crown that it always should have been, and always was. It's just that it was kind of hidden under layers of catalogues that didn't... they were good, don't get me wrong. The work that people have done previously to us, we couldn't have done what we've done without that work having already been there. The public will be able to access it in a way that they never have before. And we will be able now, with the reference, to go and find it, whereas we couldn't have even done that before.